Are you really planning on meeting up with her again?
I mean, at first I was sort of questioning it. The idea of seeing her in person after all this time had passed, staring at her face, I just felt it would be too much for me. Then I started thinking of all the little moments we had while we were together, the way she made me feel. I don't think I'll ever be able to recreate that with another person, Yasmin. I don't even think I want to attempt to. What?
It's nothing.
Yasmin?
Listen, you're my friend and I love you deeply, so I'll respect anything that you do. I'm just not sure if this will be right for you.
I thought that too. I definitely did. But it could be different this time. Better.
Maya, she actively avoided you and didn't even attempt to check if you were alright until an entire year.
She was still hurt. She needed some space to heal.
There you go, making excuses for her. Even when you were together, that's all you do, whenever she did something that bothered you, and you're still doing it now.
I'm not making excuses for anyone. Why are you still focused on making the big bad wolf and all this?
I'm not focused on doing anything. I'm just saying, from what I saw in the sidelines. You might not remember everything that happened between you two, but I vividly do. Look, Maya, I don't want to come off like some miserable bitch that wants to rain on your parade. I just don't want you to end back in a situation that might not be good for you.
I know. Sorry for getting mad.
It's okay. I know.
What are you trying to do in these photos?
I don't remember. I do a lot of things in my job.
In your job, you shouldn't be touching this equipment. Why didn't you call an engineer? Didn't you realize you could short circuit the whole compound?
Sometimes it takes days for an engineer to arrive. I was trying to sort it out myself.
We've spoken to some of your co-workers. One said they saw you with a spanner.
Are you accusing me of something?
Are you admitting something? So I ask again, what were you trying to do?
I thought something was jamming the rollers, and I was trying to wedge it out.
We checked the machine. It appeared there's nothing to be jammed in it at all.
I must have moved it then. That's an interesting tattoo on your forehead.
Excuse me?
It's a sheep, isn't it?
What's that got to do with anything?
But do you know what that sheep represents?
I'm the one asking the questions.
It's the sheep mentality. Someone who will do anything they are told. They follow the herd. But it looks fresh. How old is it?
A few days old? How did you know?
I know a lot more than you clearly know. Did they force it on you, or did you volunteer for the upgrade?
I don't know what you mean. What do you know?
It happened to me. It didn't happen to you. You made up your mind and walked in with the air of a god on a holiday. It was I who fell headstrong, dizzy, and blind. I didn't want to love you. It was a force too strong for me. It swept me into your arms. I prayed against it. But I had to give myself to you. Even though I knew you hardly cared. I had to. For my heart was no longer in my breast, but in your hands to do what you want with. You could have thrown it in the dust. But it pleased you not to. You put it in your pocket. But don't you realize what it is to feel that another person has absolute power over you? No. You have never felt that way. You have never been utterly dependent on another person for happiness, and I was utterly dependent on you. It humiliated me, angered me. I tried to rebel against it, but it was no use. You see, my dear, I was in love with you. And you were free. And and your heart was your own. And nobody could hurt you. Mahirap talagang makahanap ng decent na paupahan sa London.
We've been literally looking for weeks now, and nothing.
Lahat ng mga paupahan na binisita natin ay walang kwenta. Kung hindi maliit, mahal naman, o luma, o kay may problema sa istruktura.
We've seen one we liked. It looked great on pictures, but in reality, the flat wasn't too bad. But the building itself smelled of piss. The properties in London are ridiculous. You need to be a millionaire to find something good.
Buti ka pa, maganda trabaho mo. At kaya mo talagang bayaran itong lugar na ito.
What do you do? I work as a publisher. Oh, that sounds interesting. A lot of reading. I love reading books.
Huwag mahinian ng loob. Sigurado ako tayo na may makikita tayo. Don't you dare walk away from me! And don't tell me you're sorry, and don't tell me to forget it. And don't you dare tell me to let it go. God knows I'd love to. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't forget that we had something. And you're running away. You're running away. Do you see, Mark? You're running from what I've searched for all my life. Why? Because you're scared. Well, I'm scared too. But you and I, we have something worth fighting for. We could make it work. I'm not saying it would be easy, but I care about you, and I know deep down under this bravado, you care about me, and that's what it's all about, Mark. Don't you get it? It's the human experience. You can pretend all you want, but you're only lying to yourself. You're denying the simple and wonderful fact that you were emotional and vulnerable and alive. Can you honestly stand there and tell me that I mean nothing to you? That everything that happened that night was a lie, that you feel nothing? I feel sorry for you, Mark, because I'll move on. I'll find someone else. I'll be all right, because I'll know that I tried. That I did everything I could, but someday you will look back and you'll realize what you threw away and you will regret it always. Okay, so I don't know if there are stragglers, but I'm just gonna go and start the tour, okay? So hi, I'm Marissa. Hi. Welcome to Alcott College for Women, founded in 1895. You are all here because we are the best. You know the saying? Smith to bed, Mount Holyoke to wed, and Alcott to run your company. But all our grads are not all CEOs. We have novelists, painters, journalists, lawyers, doctors, philanthropists, architects, and professors. Yep, right, and mothers. But you already all know this. That's why you're here. No, Gloria Steinem didn't go here. Neither did Amelia Earhart. Neither did Helen Gully Brown, no. Scores of amazing women, just not those three. No. After Ben died 100 years even before the college was founded. Okay. Right. No, not Gertrude Stein either. No, okay. We're all getting sidetracked here. Let me show you the campus, okay? So this is designed by Stanford White after an exploratory trip to Italy and Greece. Yeah, it is a neoclassical. It's imposing, isn't it? It gives a weight to our studies. We are not fooling around at Alcott. We are the future leader of the arts, business. No, not her either. Stop. Hold. You're the tour guide from Wellesley. You've been warned before. Don't let me see you. on this campus again. No, I don't care if your girlfriend goes here or not. This is my work study job. I won't have it. I simply won't. We're not continuing until you leave. Go. Just go. Go! Go! Is she gone? Oh. Okay. So, behind me is the cafeteria. You'll spend a lot of time here. And the library, of course. The intricate structure to my left is the cathedral, most used. Get out! Go! Go away! Oh, I think she's finally. So, okay, this way to the Stanwin, that's new. Then the theatre. But you probably want to see the dorms, don't you? I said get out of here.
You know what, jackass? This world is full of guys like you. Sarcastic guys who spend all their time cleverly pointing out the shortcomings of others. Rolling their eyes, shaking their heads, passing judgment and cracking jokes. You're not unique. You're just one more pretentious bastard. And I've had enough of guys like you. You supposedly damage guys who don't believe in monogamy anymore, who want to just sleep around, who announce ahead of time that they're not interested in being someone's boyfriend. You think this honestly makes you a decent person? But at the end of the day, you're still taking advantage of women who, for whatever reason, don't know that they deserve better. Emily is an amazing woman. She's beautiful and smart and funny, and if you think you can find another girl like her, you can. She is one of a kind, and any guy would be lucky to have her. And you treated her like last week's garbage.